In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a portfolio website step by step. I'll specifically show you how to make a portfolio website using WordPress. WordPress is a free software that we use in order to create our website and also customize it the way we want. This is the exact website we'll be creating by the end of this tutorial. The website has a cool menu that when your visitors click, it will take them to the various sections of the page. So if I click on Experience, it will take me to the Experience section. If I click on Skills, it will take me to the Skills section. In this video, I'll show you how you can add your own logo and also a shortcut icon. To create this website, we are going to use only free resources. The only thing you need to pay for is a domain name and a web hosting, which is a standard for every website. A domain name is the URL of your website, and a web hosting is simply a server where your text and images will be stored so that users of your website will have access to them. So, if you want to learn how to make this simple portfolio website, keep watching. Hello guys, this is Sadiq here at Dikupages Web, where I do web tutorials just like this one. So, if you are new here, consider subscribing. That said, let's jump into the video. So to make our portfolio website, the first thing we need to do is get our domain name and web hosting. To get your own custom domain name and web hosting, click on the very first link in the description down below, or go over to your browser and enter dikupages.com/Asura. Hit enter, and this brings me to Asura hosting. Next, I go ahead and click on web hosting, and in here I'll choose the particular plan that I want to use for my website. So they have starter, unlimited, and unlimited plus. So you go ahead and choose the particular package depending upon your requirements. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the starter plan. So I click on order now, and I choose a domain. You can register a new domain. You can transfer your domain from another registrar, or if you already have a domain registered somewhere, you can use that domain and update your name service. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can register a new domain. So under search domain, I search for my domain name, Dikupages site. Next is domain extension. You can go ahead and drop down the arrow and choose the domain extension you want, but I'll keep it as .com, and I'll click on search. And my domain name is available for $9.99. I go ahead and click on continue. And these are the various features I'll get under the starter plan. Going down, you can go ahead and choose the particular billing cycle you want. I'll keep mine as annually, and I'll click on continue. Under domain configurations, I'll get free DNS management and free email forwarding. Now go ahead and click on continue. Now the web hosting for the starter plan is $12 per year, and domain registration is $9.99 per year, which brings everything to $21.99 per year. So going down, I can choose my currency from here. I'll leave it as USD. Next is billing details. So in here, you need to go ahead and fill all these fields. So I'll go ahead and do this pretty quick and click on checkout. And after clicking on checkout, Asura Hosting will send you your login details to the cPanel account in your email address. So I click on checkout and meet you in my email. So after the checkout, Asura Hosting will send you some emails, and you need to check for Asura Hosting hosting account information. And I have mine right here. Going down, under control panel login information, these are the details I'm going to use in order to log into my control panel account. I've hidden it for obvious reasons. So what I'm going to do is I'll highlight the server login URL. I'll right click on it, open link in a new tab. Then in order to log in, I'll go ahead and grab the username and password, then go to the login page. So I'm in the login page. I go ahead and enter my username and password. Then I click on sign in. And this brings me to my direct admin cPanel. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and install WordPress. To do that, I scroll down to extra features. Then I click on software close auto installer. I have WordPress in here. I go ahead and click on install now. If you cannot see it here, you go over to blocks and you see WordPress right there. I'll click on install here. Under choose installation URL, I drop down the arrow here and choose HTTPS. since Asura Hosting is giving us free SSL certificate. And I choose a domain. You see the domain you have registered with Asura. In directory, you don't want to put anything there, so I remove WP. So and I choose installation URL. This is all what you need to do. But for this tutorial, I'm going to drop down the arrow. I have a bunch of domains in here and I'll choose this particular one. Under site settings, I enter the name of my website as well as the site description. So I've entered my site name and site description. Next is admin account. In here, I need to choose admin username, admin password, as well as admin email. These are the details I'll use to log into my WordPress website in order to edit it. So I go ahead and enter my details. I've entered my admin account details. Next, I scroll down to the bottom and I click on install. And WordPress will install in some few seconds. And boom, we are right there. Congratulations, the software was installed successfully. I can go ahead and click on the URL here to take me to the front end of my website. Perfect. If I go back to software clause, I can click on the administrative URL, that is this link, and clicking on this will take me to the back end of my website. But I don't want to do that. I want to show you how you can log into your WordPress website. So to log in, you click at the end of your URL, then bring / wp-admin. Hit enter. So in here, I go ahead and enter my username and password. Then I click on login, and this will take me to the dashboard of my website. So if I right click on the name of my website, open link in a new tab, it will take me to the front end. This is what users will see when they enter my domain name. And going back here is the back end. That is where I can come in order to edit my WordPress website. Now the next thing I'm going to do is clean and also set up my WordPress website. So first of all, I click on screen options and I uncheck all these in order to get rid of these widgets. I click back on it. Next, I go over to post. I have a default hello world post here. I don't need it. I click on trash. I can go to trash and I empty the trash. Next, I go over to pages. I don't need these 2 pages. I select all by clicking here. I go to bulk actions, move to trash, apply. I go to the trash and I empty the trash. Next, I go over to plugins. I have these 2 plugins in here. I don't need them. I select all, click on bulk actions, delete, apply. Okay. Now that's all what I want to do on cleaning up and setting up my WordPress website. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and install a theme. A theme is basically the design and layout of your website. So if I go to the front end of my website, you see that I have this green background and black text. This is the current look and feel of my website. That is the theme I'm currently using. So if I go to the back end of my website, I go over to appearance, then I click on themes. Defaultly, these are the 3 themes WordPress will give us. I'm not going to use any of them, so I go over to add new. And under search themes, I search for Arrival Me. I have Arrival Me here. I click on install. It is installed. I activate. Welcome. Thank you for choosing Arrival Me. Please make sure you visit our welcome page to get started with Arrival Me. So I click on let's get started. Now before we go to the next step, let's first of all check our website. So if I refresh, and now you will see the new look and feel of my website. So in order to design my website, the next thing I'm going to do is import a demo, which I will customize in order to make it my own. So I go back to the back end of my website, then I click on import demo. Then I go ahead and click on install and activate. And now I have this demo website, which I can import and also customize it the way I want. And up here are the various categories I can choose for my website. For this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and use Portfolio 2 since I'm making a portfolio website. So I click on import. and I'll be required to install these plugins. So I click on install now for all of them. And now my demo is imported. If I go back to the front end of my website and refresh, you see the new look and feel of my website. Perfect. Awesome. So with this, I can go ahead and customize my website the way I want. And the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and customize my website. To do that, I click on Edit with Elementor. Now I can exit from here and here. Now in here, I can go ahead and edit the content of my website. So all what I need to do is remove what I don't want and keep what I want. Take note, Elementor is a simple drag and drop page builder that you can use in order to customize your page. I have so many tutorials on my channel as to how to use the Elementor page builder. You can go ahead and check them out. I'll customize my website starting from the background image you see right here. So in order to change this image, I right click on a plain path like this, then I click on Edit Section. Next, I go over to Style, and this is the image we are seeing right here. I just click on it, and I click on Select Files. Then I go ahead and locate my folder where I have my images. I'll go ahead and upload this image, then wait for it to upload. It is uploaded. I click on Insert Media, and you see it right there. But you see that the image is not covering the whole hero section. If I collapse the pane, you see how it is, and I don't want it this way. So what I do is I go to size, then I choose cover. Perfect. Now if I click here, you see the entire image. Awesome. Now that I've changed the background, let's see how we can change the text. So I just click here and I can edit my text from here. I am Simile Abu, then web developer. I remove it. Now enter photographer. Perfect. So in here, I can go ahead and remove this text and enter my own text. So upon clicking here, you can change it from here. So I'll take it off and enter my own text. Perfect. So if I want to change the text on the button, I just click on it and I will go ahead and change it from here. And I want to link it to the About section of my page. So what I can do is I go over to link and I leave the hashtag here and I'll enter About. Next, I go over to the section, that is the whole of this section, and that is what we are seeing here. I just click on it, then I go over to Advanced. Under CSS ID, I enter About. So make sure the text you enter here is the same as the text you enter for the button. So now if I click on the button, it will take me to the About section. Perfect. The next thing I'm going to do is change this image for the About section. So I just click on it and I'll go ahead and choose my image. So I'm going to go ahead and drag all the images I'll need for my website in here. So this is my folder. I'll select all the images except the hero image, which I've already uploaded. So I hold down Ctrl key and click on it to deselect it, and I'll drag the rest of the images in here. They are all uploaded. I choose the one I want to use, that is this image, and I click on Insert Media. Perfect. So the same way we change the text up here, we use the same method to change the text in here. It's just a matter of clicking where you want to change, and you can go ahead and edit your text. For these two buttons, you can use the same method we use up here in order to link your buttons to any section of your website. So going down, next I want to work on the skills section. So I click on the first one, that is on the pencil icon, and I can go ahead and remove the title from here and also set the percentage from here. So for the first one, I enter. Framing and short composition, and I'm going to set it to 92%. So I'll do the same thing in here by clicking on it, and I enter my title right here. And I'll change the percentage from here So I'll use the same procedure and change the rest of the skills. So I've changed all the skills I need except the last one, which I don't need. So I just right click on it and I click on delete to take it off. Perfect. Going down is the experience section. So you just go ahead and click on it in order to edit it. So in my case, the ending number, that is the number of years, I make it 9. And I'll leave the suffix here, that is the plus. And then title, you can change it from here. So you use the same method in order to change the rest of the 2 counters. Going down to working process, in here you can go ahead and enter your working process. If you have some steps that you follow in order to do your work, this is where you can enter them. Currently they are set to 3. If your working process is more than 3, you can just go ahead and duplicate it from here. So you right click on edit section, then click on duplicate, then you go ahead and customize them accordingly. But I'll remove this for now. Next is recent projects. So I'll show you how you can change these images. Just go ahead and click on the pencil icon, and these are the various images. Click in there, and I'll remove the whole of this by clicking on the cross icon. Then I click on add gallery, and in here I have the images I want to use. So I just select them by holding down Ctrl key on the keyboard. Then I click on add to gallery. You can rearrange them the way you want. Perfect. Then click on insert gallery. And I have my images right here. Don't worry, they will show. I'm getting this delay as a result of my internet connection. Going down to the final section, that is the contact section, I just go ahead and edit them. So in order to change the phone number, I just click on the pencil icon right here, and I can change the number from here. The email, I do the same thing. And finally, the location. And now the customization of my page is done. Just go ahead and click on update. Now I can view my page, so I click on the hamburger menu right here, then I click on view page. Perfect. Awesome. Beautiful. Now you can see my images right here. Perfect. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and customize my website. So to do that, I click on customize. First of all, I'm going to change the logo of my site. So I click on the pencil icon right here, and I can change my logo from here. I click on change logo. I've already added my logo to my images. I choose it from here, and I click on select. I skip cropping, and my logo will show. Perfect. Going down is site icon. I click on select site icon, and I have my site icon right here. I select it, then click on select, skip cropping, and it will appear right here. Next thing I do is scroll down to the footer section, and I'm going to go ahead and change this text. So I click on the pencil icon right here in order to change my text. So I'll go ahead and change the email, phone number, and then the location. Then the phone number. Finally, the location. Next, you can go ahead and change the About Me widget by clicking on the pencil icon. And in here, you remove the text and enter your own text. I'll keep this dummy text for now. Next, I go ahead and change these images. So I click on the pencil icon right here, and I have the images here. I click on edit gallery. I remove the whole of this. Now I choose add to gallery. I go ahead and select my images. Now click on add to gallery. Update gallery, and they will appear here. Perfect. Next is the copyright section. I click on the pencil icon, and I'll go ahead and enter my copyright text in here. Finally, I'll configure the social icons, so I click on it, and these are the various social icons I have. So assuming I don't need any of this, maybe LinkedIn, I'll just click on it. Now click on delete. So to enter my Twitter link, I just click on it, and I go ahead and enter my URL right here. So I have my Twitter link, I click back on it. Next is Facebook, so I do the same thing for Facebook as well as Instagram. And I want to make sure that I open them in a new tab. Awesome. So now the customization of my website is done. I click on publish, and I can exit from here. Perfect. So I have my logo and shortcut icon. If I scroll to the bottom, I have my footer right here. Perfect. And clicking on this button will take me to the top page of my website. And now the design of my portfolio website is done. So that's it on how you can create a simple portfolio website. I hope this video was helpful. If you found value, kindly hit the like button, subscribe, and also enable the notification bell so that each time I post a new video on this channel, you'll be the first to know. Keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one.